did a last minute thing.
Yeah, there's another one in the back. And a 318.
Yep. Went and picked another 70s Charger up.
We got another drive shaft with this one. We got a drive shaft for a big block. So we were originally going to get a 440 and a 318 with this, both with 727 trans, and then the car. And we ended up getting the car and just the 318 because the 440 was locked up and I didn't want to deal with it. But extra drive shaft, that means we have everything for both cars, technically, to get them running. So we got two Chargers, both 72 Chargers, ready to go.
Welcome back to Junkyard Acquisition. Well, we got another 72 Charger. This one is more complete than the other. Obviously has a little bit of rust, but nothing too crazy. The floorboards seem intact, the trunk seems intact from what I've been able to tap around. I haven't been able to find any holes. There is a carpet in this one, so I'm looking for soft spots mostly, but the little bit I peeled up was rusty, but complete. It wasn't wholly, I didn't have any significant corrosion to the point where it's going through any of the floorboards. It is another roller that we purchased. It was supposed to come with two sets of drivetrain. One was going to be a 440 and a 727, and then the other was going to be a 318 727. We did not end up picking the 440 up. It was pretty poorly kept. It looked like it had been sitting on a trailer uncovered for a while, and had gotten some water inside, so it was significantly rusted. We did pick up the 318. Initial analysis has been done on that. We've taken out some spark plugs, done some inspections. I'll put in some video of that, but not in the greatest condition. Hopefully that frees up and we can get it good for the other Charger. That 318 is not going to go in this Charger. This Charger is going to actually be because of its completion. Like, we have most of the parts. It seems like it's pretty well put together. We have the original interior. This was a green on green car, so it had a green vinyl roof. It had a green metallic paint. We're going to keep it green on green, and probably repaint this one, make it a nice driver, and I'm going to throw the big block in it. Previous owner said this was a drag car up until 2018, so relatively recent. About 8 years since it was drag racing. It was last registered, according to the license plate that's on it, in 2001, so we're at 25 years of, it hasn't been on the road in 25 years, not legally at least. But overall it's a solid car. I can't really complain. There's a little bit of a couple of rust holes just below the rear windshield that'll need some dressing, and other than that, can't really complain. She looks pretty clean. She has all of her components from the looks of it. The seats are a little torn up. There's pillows in place of that. But we have all the glass. Everything's in place there. Roll-ups seem to work just fine. I do have to drill out some locks so I can get into the trunk from the actual trunk side, but from everything I can see going through the doors, can't complain too much. We did get a fat set of tires on the rear and a set of skinnies on the fronts. I mean, that was probably just due to it being a drag car at the time. Previous owner said it was a 340 that was in it when they were racing it, and it has a built rear end with some shocks on there that can be aired up, I guess, to adjust the stance of it and help with the weight transfer when you're doing a hard launch like in drag racing. So that's pretty cool. This car, I do believe, has an 8 3/4 rear axle. Just looking at it, I'm not 100% sure on that. We will do more research as we get into it more.